Well, guys, it's that time again. Hello and welcome to the Gimme 5 podcast. And it gives me great pleasure to introduce today's guest for two very big reasons. Apart from the fact that he is a footballing legend who played for, well, loads of clubs, to be quite honest. But the main ones, I think, were York, Preston, Fleetwood, Macclesfield. But the two big ones, Gaz, you'll be delighted to know, both massive Welsh connections.
Obviously.
Cardiff and Newport County, eh? You can't
Unbelievable.
that.
And I think the main thing about this is we've now got podcast royalty on. Podcast royalty. I mean, we've had big names, but I don't think I've ever been as nervous as I am about interviewing our guest today.
Yeah.
Go on, Alex.
It's Jon Parkin.
How we doing, chaps? You all right?
Yeah, good, mate. Good. How are you?
I'm very well, very well.
You look like you're all geared up for this. This is a stroll in the park for you. I mean, how many podcasts have you done now?
Probably about 120, 130.
Unbelievable. And how did that Under the Cosh take off? I mean, it was just, it's a phenomenon, isn't it?
It's fucking phenomenal, because how we've done it, I'll never know, because we are an absolute shower of shite. To be fair, I was just a guest on the first one. Little Baldy and Brownie. Baldy's dad actually built Brownie's house and still lived across from him. So that's how they got to know each other. And they just said, "Do you fancy being a guest on the first one?" I says, "Yeah, I'll come and give it a go." I didn't even know what a podcast were. And then I'm a little bit like a genital wart. I've just never left.
By the way, nice haircut, Parky.
Thank you very much. I've even had the beard shaped up and all. You know,
Wow.
to try and disguise the second chin.
I like it.
But I don't know if it emphasises it more or not.
I can't get in for another 10 days for mine, unfortunately.
What do you mean you can't get in?
Well, I go to a certain hairdresser.
Oh, well, that serves you right then.
I'm not like you, just going to the I can't say it.
You can. I went to a Turkish barber's.
Well, that's it, yeah. I went to one once, never again.
I remember that, Gaz. That was classic.
Never again. My hair has never been as bad. And the shave, I've always wanted like a hot, you know, the shave, the hot towels. Oh my God, it cut me to ribbons. I had to have a shave when I got back. He left that much hair on my chin.
But you had like tufts everywhere. It looked like you were waiting to go to Disneyland.
I honestly, I had a cap on for 4 weeks.
He didn't know you wanted your third chin shaving as well. He only done the first two. But to be fair, I took my little one to a Turkish barber's once, and he actually cut his leg.
Hey?
You know, with the scalpel thing.
Yeah. We dropped it.
Cut his leg. Hospital job.
Really? Why was he shaving him down there?
He was going all in the next day. No, he was going all in the next day. No. Well, I didn't think he had pubes at 8, but he must have needed them trimming up.
It's weird with pubes, isn't it? How do they know when to stop growing?
Yeah, honestly, fucking cut his leg.
Yeah, it's really weird that they seem to know. Don't they?
To be fair, mine's always pristine.
What, your pubes?
Well, I get the V out, don't you?
The Viet?
The V, whack it up, the old Gary Glitter, job done.
But apart from the podcasting, I mean, it just seems like there are so many strings to your bow. You're heavily involved with this Walking's Brilliant charity. How did that come about?
Stupidly, we decided to climb up that Kilimanjaro, didn't we? And it's just snowballed from that. I'd started doing a bit of walking with the dog, and obviously Norm were out regular, and Daz Yardley, who's involved with it. He climbed Kilimanjaro 10 years, 11 years ago, when we were doing some fundraising nights for it and that. I think I'd had a drink, and I said, I'd fancy doing this myself. So he rung me up and he said, "Do you feel that Kilimanjaro?" And I think I had a drink again. And I went, "Yeah, fuck yeah, why not? We'll do it." So then got in contact with Norm and said, "Do you fancy it?" And Norm was like, "Yeah." And it's just snowballed from there.
How did it go?
Yeah.
As the thing goes.
So how hard is it? Because there are a lot of people who know Gaz are trying to put him off. They think it's a bit of a suicide kamikaze mission for him.
Well, if I were his missus, I'd be bumping the old life insurance up, I'll be honest with you. I don't know, mate. I don't know how hard it is. Apparently, it doesn't matter how big that's an advantage for a couple of us.
Happy
My
days.
waistline's growing by the day. So I'm thinking, Gaz, me and you might be able to share outfits. You know, if one of us forgets a t-shirt or something like that.
I like mine baggy, so yeah, we can do.
Well, you got a bit of a reconnaissance mission, haven't you, with Adrian's Wall first?
Oh,
Yes, yeah, we've got that as a warm-up type thing. I'm more worried about that than Kilimanjaro, to be honest.
Same here, absolutely.
Because Kilimanjaro, there's no alcohol anyway up. Whereas when we're doing Adrian's Wall, we'll be stopping in hotels and guest houses where there will be alcohol.
Right.
And if it gets to 5 o'clock and then you're still sat there at 11:30, 12 o'clock, you're going to have a bit of a thick head the next day, aren't you?
It's going to be good. It's going to be good. You can get sponsorship for this, guys. I'll definitely sponsor you for this.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I
think we might
Adrian's Wall worries me, to be fair.
We'll get through it. We'll get through it.
20 mile a day it's a worrying thing for me, that. Jesus Christ.
Well, on the more pressing matters, guys, you better explain the concept of this.
Exactly. So give me 5. I sent you through your categories. You've picked 4. Your last one has to be dinner guests, dead or alive. Now, the 4 categories you chose were TV programmes, meals, obviously, songs and films. So we're going to start off with your top 5 TV programmes of all time, Mr. Parkin.
A little bit of a sly insult in there, weren't there?
What songs?
After the meals, obviously.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
You like a meal?
No, I do it. So I very much so.
Oh, by the way, one quick question before we go any further. When you took your lad for the Turkish barbers, I hope you got him a KFC after for being a good lad.
I went straight to hospital, weren't I?
Oh, fair enough.
He was going to hold it next day as well.
Jesus.
Couldn't wait pull for 5 days, bless him. Just sat outside under bloody umbrella.
So here we go. Your top 5 TV programmes. John, off you go, number 1.
There's a little bit of a theme with my TV programmes. Coronation Street.
Jesus Christ.
Do you want me to just leave now, or...?
No. That's the second time we've had Coronation Street on this.
Yeah, because it's a bloody institution, that's why.
Well, it's a street.
Yeah,
definitely.
It is.
Who's your favourite character of all time in Korra?
They're still in it. What they call him with handbag.
Oh, Roy Cropper?
Royston, yeah, Royston. Anybody who can look past the fact that his wife used to be a fella, he's a top man for me.
Haley? Oh,
yes.
Harold?
Yeah, so Royston's my favourite character.
So, do you watch it religiously? Is it
No, not
episode, or is it just like in and out?
I used to watch it religiously, like not miss. But I dip in and out more than what I used to.
Surely that's the beauty of that program, is you can leave it for 3 or 4 years. You put one on and you feel like you've never left.
Oh, it's not that long, Rod. I'm talking 3. I might miss 3 or 4 days, not 3 or 4 years.
My sister and my mother, they live in Spain, and they watch it religiously just because it gives them that feel of, the expat feel. Yeah. But it is. I don't know what it is about that show that it makes it so successful, but every year it seems to win the soap thing. It beats EastEnders, doesn't it? Maybe because there's a bit of humour in there.
Yeah, and it's just real life, isn't it? Like trains coming through a thing and landing at Middle East Street. It's just real life.
It is, yeah, that's right. And now they've got a Costa, so it's bang on. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And you've got a kebab shop not far away, Dev's Kebab Shop.
Yeah, correct.
Even
opens at 10 o'clock in the morning. Who's having a kebab at 10 o'clock in the morning?
But Chesney's there cooking it, innit, bless him.
He is, bless him.
What they haven't got, though, is a Turkish barber's circumcision centre, have they?
Small steps.
That's the next thing. Maybe that's where Harold came a cropper at the Turkish barber.
I like what you done there, Gaz.
Yes, see what I've done. Bang on. So we've got Coronation Street as your number 1. I'm guessing we're going EastEnders next.
No, we're going Emmerdale next.
Oh, now you're talking. Talking.
Emmerdale.
Oh. The only bit of fresh air my wife gets watching that program.
Well, you will keep her in the cellar, won't you?
Yeah, that's got
Emmerdale.
Emmerdale's all like, I mean, I don't watch it, but from what I can gather, it's all sexed up now. When you used to think back to Amos and all these.
Nay, Mr. Wilkes. Oh yeah, it is a bit sexy now.
I mean, I'm not saying animals were never sexy because obviously I live in Wales, but.
Now then.
But I reckon it's definitely one of the. It is the sexiest of the soaps, isn't it, Emmerdale?
I think it is also. I think it has won best soap for the last 2 or 3 years. I think
The sexiest soap used to be Hollyoaks.
Yeah, that's
If you can
that's not
class
going
that as a
anywhere.
soap. I don't know if it's still on or not.
it's still on.
Is it?
Oh yeah, my daughter watches it religiously.
I think they've had more murders in Emmerdale than any other place, though.
Have they?
Yeah.
But it's so real, isn't it? I mean, a
Yeah.
helicopter crashing in the middle of a barn. It's just, like you say, it's just brilliant.
Any house can set on fire, can't it?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. It's like Trumpton, isn't it? There's a fire every day in Trumpton. There was an arsonist in Trumpton. They couldn't catch a bastard. Right, next one.
Next one, Mock the Week.
Oh, a good shout.
Yeah, I like Mock the Week. Big fan of Mock the Week.
Mock the Week.
In fact, it was on last night. It was a repeat on last night.
Oh, what, sorry?
Oh, you've got to get up a bit earlier than that, Mr. Parkin.
Oh,
Haircut or not.
I didn't know if the Zoom link had just cut out.
I was expecting it as well, to be fair.
No, don't think he doesn't fall for the occasional prank, mind, because there's something happened on April Fool's Day, I seem to remember, wasn't there, guys?
No, don't think so. I'm 56. I don't fall for April Fools. Definitely not.
Oh, the proudest day of my life that was.
Mock the Week. So who's your favourites that are on Mock the Week?
My favourites who are on Mock the Week. I'm not good with names. Throw some names at me.
Ed Byrne, he's on regular. Milton
Is
Jones.
that the guy with the glasses and the long hair?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not one of my favourites. I like
Dara O'Brien?
I like the Milton.
Milton Jones.
Oh, Milton, yeah, he's class, isn't he?
Yes, I don't mind him. I
Yeah.
don't mind him at all. Just trying to think who else. Yeah, so you have to throw some more names at me. I'm
You work with
with
Dennis on every week?
Have you worked with Milton Jones, Gaz?
No, you have. I know you have.
I worked with him a couple of times, and he turns up and he comes in. He got like a corduroy jacket on. His hair's all nicely combed. He looks like a geography supply teacher, And then all of a sudden, he puts the gel on, and he just becomes this alter ego. Oh, there it is. Great book.
It is Milton Jones. There you go. You got that signed to me.
All right. Yeah, I did that, didn't I?
Yeah, you got that. I give you that. You got it signed.
That's the way I roll.
That's what friends are for, isn't it?
That and April Fools. Anyway, what's the next one? We'll leave Mock the Week there, but I think you generally like it, don't you?
Yeah, what's the one with Sean Lockhart as a team captain?
That's 8 out of 10 cats.
That's next on my list.
Oh, that's so I'm giving you right. Okay.
So
8 out of 10 cats is your next one.
yes.
Okay. That's Jimmy Carr, isn't it? John
Yes.
Richardson was. Don't know if he still is a
host, yeah.
host.
Yeah, I like that one.
Joe Wilkinson was in Dictionary Corner at one bit, I do believe.
Yes, yeah, I like him.
Yeah, he's a bit off the wall, isn't he, Joe?
I like the countdown one that they do as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I tend to do countdown. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Been running a while, that, hasn't it?
Are you writing these down, Gaz?
Of course, I'm writing them down.
He writes them down. He's got OCD. Did you not know
For what
that?
reason?
For what reason? I
Yeah.
don't know, to be fair.
Why, yeah.
Well, I don't understand. What are you gonna compile some sort of list or?
We might write a book.
Oh right. No,
We might do a book deal. Have Under the Cosh got a book deal yet?
no. But we will have one. If there's an opportunity, we'll try as best to get one.
I'm writing them down. I might do a table in a year's time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And see how many times Mock the Week and 8 out of 10 cats get in the top 10s.
It's fair enough.
Yeah.
By the way, 8 out of 10 cats has now been running since 2005. Just so you know.
Oh, wait a minute. Just let me write that down.
I've already written it down. I'll photocopy it and send it you.
If you didn't know he's had OCD, then you ought to have a look at his sticker books, John.
Oh, Christ.
Well, they were going well until he got his grandson to stick one in, and that's just totally enough.
Oh no, not in the right position.
Horrendous, mate.
Have you spoke to him since?
Nope. Nope. Honestly, I'm distraught with him.
I'm not surprised.
Absolutely distraught with the kid. I'm going to get it now for you. You won't.
Wait till you see this.
I'm about. Where are we? Oh,
Are you into the sticker books, John? Is that
No, never. No. To be fair, I say never.
John.
When I was younger, I used to, but you never seen me in a sticker book?
I've never seen you in a sticker book.
I know, because I didn't play at a level where they'd make a sticker of me.
What's this here? Hang about it. Crystal Palace is the biggie.
Well, who's the player?
Oh, hang about. That's the wrong bloody book. I've got loads of books, you see.
Who's the
book? I've got the book.
Do you know who the player is?
Yeah. Milojevic.
All right.
I've tried to take it out and put it back in.
Tried steaming it off with an iron, or?
No, right. So I've done a couple. Right, I did a couple. I did James Tompkins.
Yeah.
Decent, isn't it?
Yeah.
This one's a shiny as well. Milojevic.
Oh dear. Oh
You nearly
dear.
missed the fucking page.
Hey, that is a sacking offence.
Honestly, I've got no words for that. I've got no words.
Yeah.
Did they not do like a non-league sticker book, John? Hey, I can't believe they've done a non-league sticker book. I've been all over it.
Come on, Gary. Hey,
Panini.
I'll be honest, I went chasing the money. I went chasing the vegan money.
What, Forest Green?
Yeah, that was my first dipping my toe into it, and I was like, fucking hell. I tell you what thing is as well with them, right? Because, you know, football league balls, they're all the same throughout whatever league you're in.
Right.
So when you went to non-league, they're a different ball, right? I couldn't kick it for 4 months. It took me 4 months to learn how to kick this new ball. They were fucking awful. Because it was different. They're like
Hexagon?
yeah, it was square. They were just totally different. When you kicked them, when you struck a ball, it was different to what the other balls what I've used to play for 15 years with.
Yeah.
Yeah, strange, eh?
Very, very strange.
Too much time on your hands you must have, as listening to the Give Me 5 podcast you are.
So, and now we want your 5th TV programme, please, John.
Hercule Poirot.
Can I just say, I've never written that down in my life before.
Well, throw a curveball. Yeah.
As in David Suchet.
That's the very man.
Thought so.
Yes.
I'd be surprised if Rod is not a big fan of Hercule Poirot.
Well, I don't mind Poirot, to be fair. I like the other guy, though, Peter Ustinov. I thought he was the best Poirot of all.
This is TV, though, isn't it? Was he on TV?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Suchet was a TV man.
Suchet were incredible.
Suchet were good.
Which was your favourite mystery that he solved, John?
Oh, fucking hell. You know, I can't... My memory's terrible, mate. I just like watching Poirot, right?
Poirot?
Yeah. Poirot. Parrot. I like watching Poirot.
Is it just Poirot, or is it just? Are you into like detective things generally?
Yeah, I watch a bit of American stuff, to be honest, like your NCIS and your CSI Miami and all that sort of stuff. And yeah, I'm into a bit of all that, to be honest.
Yeah, fair play.
Must fancy myself as a crime fighter.
I'm just going to go through your TV programmes again, John. Coronation Street.
Yeah.
Emmerdale.
Yeah.
Mock the Week.
Yeah.
But you don't know who the comedians are that you like.
No.
8 out of 10 Cats.
Yes.
And Hercule Poirot. Any episode.
Yeah, correct.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Brilliant. And
It's
I
a good
think
picture, isn't it?
it's a massive. It's completely different. I didn't have you down. Well, I'd probably have you down as Emmerdale, but the other 4, especially Hercule Poirot, I wouldn't have had you down as a Poirot fan, to be fair.
Yeah, I'm like an onion, guys. I've got just loads and loads of layers.
I know you have. Your top 5, and this is what I can't wait for. Your top 5 favourite meals.
So we're talking. I'll start with my death row meal.
All right, okay.
So it's of a Chinese nature.
Right, okay.
It's you've got spare ribs and barbecue spare ribs and seaweed to start.
So it's a proper meal then.
Oh, I've thought about this one.
Yeah.
Then you've got your crispy acrobatic for second course.
Yeah.
And then you've got fillet steak in Cantonese sauce.
Oh, about fillet steak, Canto sauce. I'm gonna write.
Yeah. Half rice, half noodles.
You have thought about it.
I have. I thought I'm going to be on death row a few times. That's why.
Do you honestly think it's seaweed?
No, it's cabbage.
Exactly. Why don't they put it crispy-fried cabbage?
I'm not sure, but as long as it's nice, I'm not asked.
I don't like it.
Eh?
I don't like that seaweed shite.
No?
No, I'm not keen on it. The rest I'll eat. I'll have spare ribs. You can have all that seaweed, all that filler, crap to yourself. Crispy duck, I'm all over that.
Yeah.
Fillet steak in Cantonese sauce. I don't know what a Cantonese sauce is.
It's sort of, it's quite a little bit fruity.
Oh, like a sweet and sour?
No, not as fruity. It's just nice. I don't know, Gaz. I don't know what the fucking what's in the sauce, mate. Right? I just like Cantonese sauce.
Unbelievable.
Sauce, it's very nice, but some people find it can be a bit glutinous, don't they, Gaz? And the thing to do, if that's the case, is to have an orange afterwards, just in case you didn't know.
Did you not know this?
I don't have a pudding. I've had 3 courses. I don't have a pudding.
No, it's just to release the fats.
Yeah, it cuts the palate, and you can thank me later, John.
A bottle of San Miguel cuts the palate.
Have you tried the salt and pepper squid?
I'm not a squid fan, to be honest.
Oh,
no, I'm not a squid fan.
That's a shame. That's a shame.
What's it? Because it's killed your joke.
No, it's no joke there. But I mean, if you don't like the squid, maybe try the prawns, salt and pepper prawns, because they're every bit as good.
I'm not bothered about wine prawns.
Ooh, controversial. Wow.
Yeah, I like a prawn cocktail, but I'm not bothered about wine prawns.
Is it the smell?
No, it's the chewiness, I think.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. You can overcook a prawn, can't you?
I've never cooked one, so I don't know.
Well, that's your first one out of the way, and it's a big, big triple. Are they all like?
No, they're not all. They're not all 3 courses.
Oh, they're not all 3.
No.
Right, okay. Number 2.
Number 2 is your full English.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Second time it's appeared.
I can't imagine why it won't appear on everyone's list.
But it's not. Matt Letizia has gone for the full English.
Yeah.
But it wasn't really full. There's no black pudding.
What?
No black pudding.
No fried bread?
Well, he never mentioned fried bread.
Fuck, 2 essentials for me then.
Well, exactly. And there was something else missing. Was it tomatoes as well? We're missing? I can't remember.
No tomatoes. But then again, he's slightly off the wall, Matt, isn't he? I mean, he went for battered sausage.
Yeah.
Oh,
battered sausage at a chip shop.
No, but maybe it's in a cup. Maybe it's when you're in the car eating it on your way back.
Yeah, as like an aperitif.
Yeah, yeah. And it's got to be tinned tomatoes as well. None of them fresh grilled shite.
I'm happy with that. I'm happy with it. What else? Are we smoked bacon or we?
No, just normal.
Just normal bacon. Back bacon.
Yeah.
Any sausage? Richmond?
Yeah. Any. I like that. I do like a Richmond.
I had a Richmond yesterday. Very nice.
Yeah. Just one.
Fat came out of it in the. Well, a lot of fat came out of it in the frying pan. So
yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
What did you do? Just dip your bread in it.
Fried bread in it. Beautiful.
So you got your bacon, you got your eggs, you got your tomatoes, you got your beans, you got your mushrooms, you got your black pudding, you got your fried bread, you got your cup of tea, and you've got 2 slices of bread and butter. One slice to dip in your 2 eggs till the yolk's gone.
Oh, 2 eggs.
Oh wow.
Yep.
And then your last slice is to mop everything up, all the juice up at the end of your meal.
Oh my God. Yeah. Oh.
Salivating, aren't you?
Yeah, and also I love the shine it makes. After you've finished,
yeah,
the shine of butter that you've just lost a bit of butter because of the heat.
Yeah.
Oh,
just put that back in the cupboard, love. You can use that for For Stan, who comes in next.
No, that's a good start. Number 3.
Number 3, Sunday dinner.
Oh, tell you what, this is mirroring Mr. Letitia. He went for a Sunday roast.
Yeah.
But we also said, what meat?
Oh, now then. Can I not go to one of them carvers and have 3?
You can if you want.
So I'm talking...
You're going Sunday carvery now?
I'm going beef.
Yeah.
I'm going gammon.
Oh.
And I'm going pork.
Really? No lamb? Yeah. The greatest?
Well, is there 4? Can I have 4 on?
You can put lamb on.
So basically, any meat that accompanies a Sunday dinner, apart from turkey. I'm not asked about turkey.
Right.
No.
Unless they're a barber.
Yeah. No turkey for me, thanks.
What veg?
Mash, roast.
I wouldn't really have. What veg? Mash and roast.
Yeah. You're just trying to be finicky. You've just been finicky now.
I'm not being finicky. I was looking
obviously taties, aren't they?
Taties, yeah. Yorkshire pudding.
All right, but I like my Yorkshire pudding for a starter.
With onion gravy.
Yes, correct. Cabbage, broccoli, cauliflower cheese, parsnips burnt within an inch of the life.
Really?
Yeah. So they're almost crisp like.
When you say for a starter, like, do you mean? I mean, you just eat it first, or
yeah, eat it first. Yeah.
They don't like bring it first.
Yeah, it comes first on. So you sit down at table. The big Yorkshire pudding comes in the middle of the table. You pick yours off, gravy, eat, bosh, and the rest of the meal comes after.
Good God, that must be a northern thing, is it?
It's a Yorkshire delicacy.
Mm.
And then, if you had it first, ate it, would you still maybe sneak a couple on your dinner as well?
Yeah. There's still another bowl in the middle of the table. There's still a bowl in the middle of the table, but.
So the Yorkshire pudding goes along with the battered sausage as a little aperitif.
Yeah, it's a little accompaniment.
What about sticking a big battered sausage in the middle of a Yorkshire pudding?
No.
Oh, fair enough.
Not acceptable.
It was just
I'm surprised no one's tried it, mind.
Yeah, I'd be happy with it. A big battered, that's like 2 bits of batter. I mean, there's batter. You make your batter for your Yorkshire pudding, and the batter on your sausage. It's a different batter. It's like double. Anyway, let's move on. Number 4.
Number 4. I'm actually going to the fish and chips.
Oh, it's proper fish and chip shop.
Proper fish and chip shop, and I'm having a spam fritter as my accompaniment.
Spam fritter. That's definitely a northern thing.
Have you got a spam fritter?
Never had a spam fritter.
You never lived.
Don't even go together.
I've got a great story about the spam fritter. My brother-in-law, you know him, Ethan. You both know him. Ethan. He says things and just gets into trouble. He wanted spam fritter and chips. So he walks in this chip shop. He says, "Excuse me," he says, "excuse me, can I have spam fritter and chips, please?" And the woman behind the counter said, "Would you like some mushy peas as well?" He talked exactly like he was doing. "Excuse me, spam fritter and chips, please."
Why was he doing an impression of Steve Kinden?
Exactly. Spam fritter and chips.
And that's pretty accurate because he's coming up in the next week or so, isn't he, Steve-O?
Yeah, Kindo's on next week, I think, yeah.
Is he well?
He's not bad, you know. He's not bad. He's had the COVID and he's over it. So, and he's coming to a couple of our golf days as well, John. So
excellent.
On the 23rd of June, I think, at Tankersley, first time we see him.
Brilliant.
It's right up his street, this show, because he loves lists, doesn't he?
Oh, he's a massive fan of lists. So, fish and chips, any mushy peas?
I'm curry sauce.
I'm both myself.
On the same plate?
Yeah.
Ooh. Different sides of the plate, though.
I have the curry sauce on the fish.
Right.
See,
I'm not a massive fan of chip shop peas, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah, they've got to be. No.
You don't go processed. You don't go garden peas on your thing.
Oh no! But the peas need soaking night before.
Oh yeah. Proper peas.
Proper peas.
Proper peas. Proper peas. Am I getting more Yorkshire, by the way, on this, Rod?
It's unbelievable. It's great to see you in your natural habitat.
Exactly. It's like a big silverback.
Hey, you've reverted right back to it. Gee, I know you give Kaz a lot of stick every time she goes to Cumbria.
This is your Robbie Williams moment. There's someone at the door. Keep chatting.
So what have you got after this, just to get you back into real life? It'll be like coming out of the army after this.
So this is after 12 pints. So what's he got?
Oh,
Fragile, handle with care.
what could this be?
I don't know. I'll open it, but keep chatting while I open this.
Sorry.
Yeah, this is after 12 pints. I like an Indian after
I
this.
knew I was going to stick my neck out and say I bet Indians on the list because you're a traditionalist. I can see that. But
Yeah. I'm not that bothered about them before 12 pints, but
Really?
after, I'm not. Well, that's why it's fifth on my list, Gaz.
All right, okay.
So when you say an Indian, we're talking about spicy or mild or medium?
I'm Doppy as much as I can gutter.
Dopey has it?
Yeah, so
I don't think I've ever known anyone who orders a dopey has it.
I've a story about Indians. So in fact, I don't need to say his name. So we went down for a sit down Indian at the end of the night, right? And me and one of my pals, and I'm getting some abuse. Parkin, you fat fucking twat. Blah, blah, blah. Right. So.
Oh, your wife was with you?
Yeah. So anyway, so let it go. And then in the end, I just stood up. There were 4 kids on this table. I just went up and I said, stood over this kid. I said, what's your name? And say he said Jones. No, say he said Simon. I went, Simon, you're a cunt. Right? And he went, what? I said, yeah, you don't like it, do you? Unbeknown to me, my pal had come over my shoulder. He picked a bottle of his Budweiser up and just went, bump, and fucking clinked him smack in the middle of the forehead with it. Oh. Right? So within 2 minutes, there's fucking 8 police in, right? So I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude. So anyway, he got arrested, but he was having an affair at the time, right? So he says, here, there's my phone, ring my wife, right? So I rings her in the taxi on the way back. I says, look, I'm really sorry, John's been arrested. Explain the situation. She says, fetch me his phone on the way through.
Oh, God.
So I'm like, oh, what do I do here? What do I do? So I didn't drop his phone off. Anyway, I got back. So I waited about 20 minutes, like trying to keep my eyes up. And I said, Michelle, I'm really sorry. I forgot to drop his phone off. So anyway, puts the phone down, gets up the next morning, 23 missed calls from this other Doris. I was like, fucking hell. She found out in end, like, we're going to find out eventually. But he put me in a bloody right predicament, didn't he?
That's all because you were ordering a Piazza.
That's all because some dickheads were mouthing.
Where was that, in Barnsley?
Yeah.
Chelpin.
They were chelping.
Did you find a lot of that in your career, John? Because, you had a reputation, a bit of a hard guy to play against and all the rest of it. Do you find that incites the fans more and they want to have a pop a bit more? Or
I mean, I got abused at every away game, but I used to love it.
Yeah,
I used to absolutely love it. I used to take it with a pinch of salt, and it made it even better when you used to score against them. I think I can remember we playing away at Hillsborough. Obviously, I'm from Barnes. I was at Preston, and I'm getting dogs abuse. Anyway, I scored winner in 87th minute, something like that, and I've sprinted. Adebayor-esque.
Yeah.
I've sprinted to the cop, slid on my knees, like proper fucking Brian Kidd. And I just gone, fuck off. And I stood up and nobody else had run with me. So I just had to get up and just trot back on my own. But it was just I used to love it. I used to love getting abused. It was fucking brilliant.
Yeah. Well, that's the best way to answer it, isn't it, really, with sticking a goal in?
It was worse the lower you went.
Was it?
Because you could actually hear everything that they said. If you're getting abused by 15,000, you just hear noise, but you can actually hear, Parkin, you fat fucking piece of shit. Yeah. And I'm like, Gaffer, come on. No. But it never bothered me.
How many games did you play for Cardiff, by the way, John?
11, wasn't it?
Not so many. Not so many. If you look for the record books for the amount that it cost him, it's probably one of the worst ever signings, I would say. Probably be in the top 5.
I remember he definitely. Well, he scored though, didn't he? For him, I can remember.
I scored on my day. To be fair, I mean, when I came in, Jay Bullfroy were injured and he was getting injured a little bit. Like sort of 2 or 3 weekers. So I think I always came in as backup anyway.
Yeah.
So and then. Basically, I came to get. I didn't want to go to Cardiff, right? Too fucking far, but they were second in the league, and obviously my wages were rising from Preston. And I thought to myself, right, I'll go. We'll get promoted. My money will double because that's what our contracts were. They'll realise I'm shit. And then I'll come back on loan up north, but I'm on double my money. That was my thought process. And then we ended up getting beat in the playoffs. So I was stuck abroad for 2 years.
That was Poirot-esque, that sort of forward thinking, wasn't it?
That was my thought. I could have signed for Sheffield Wednesday.
God.
Sheffield Wednesday or Cardiff it were, and 25 minutes from my house.
Yeah. I remember when Jay Bothroyd, he had an England cap, didn't he? And he seemed to go downhill after that. That's often.
Yeah, well, he's in my top 3. He's in my top 3 shit list, Bullfroyd. Yeah. Arrogant, self-obsessed, soft as a fucking tub of spunk and all. If he got a little niggle, he wouldn't. That'd be him. It wouldn't. I can't remember the last time I played when I felt 100%. But if he weren't 100%, he won't play.
Really? Yeah.
And the best thing about it were and all. So we, the season after, Andrew Taylor moved into his house that he'd rented, and he left a wage slip, right? So we obviously had a look at it, and I was like, I'm on fucking more money than that prick were anyway. Never. I'm not seeing him. I mean, I don't like him.
Yeah.
No.
Hey, we missed a trick there, Gaz. We should have had John's shit list, shouldn't we? That would have been a good.
Yeah, that'd have been. I'd love his shit list.
Yeah.
Mackay, Bullfroyd, Steve Parkin, Phil Brown.
Phil Brown. You've just done a little memo for Phil Brown.
Yeah, you know that would have wind up, don't you? You know that would have wind up. Yeah.
Well, that's your top 4 of your shit list.
That's my top 4, yeah.
That'll do for me.
Yeah, I like the Gimme 5 podcast because, it's crazy.
So we're now going on to songs. How we got onto your shit list from De Piazza, I've no idea.
Songs.
Stop, songs.
Right. Hungry Eyes.
From Dirty Dancing?
Yes.
Wow. I didn't see that coming.
No, I didn't see that coming.
See, I'm a complex guy.
Yeah.
I think you've changed since you've been dating again.
No, I've liked this for a lot of years.
Have you?
Yeah.
I thought, I'll be honest, I thought these would all be like little love songs now.
No, well, that is a bit of a love song, but...
Hungry Eyes.
One look at you and I can't disguise he's got hungry eyes. I'm going to have to look on my phone, actually.
Yeah. It's not as good as the definitive Indian takeaway song from the same movie, Shawshank the Wind. That's our all-time classic.
Right, let me get my music up. Right.
Who sings Hungry Eyes?
Eric Carmen, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh,
it is.
Iggy.
That's Hungry Eyes. It's a good song, actually. I've never really thought about how good it was, but it is good, isn't it?
It is.
It's all right. You know what I mean?
But it's my list, this, Gaz.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
All right. I didn't know I was going to get everything criticised.
I said it's all right, and say it was shit.
Right. Okay.
Like seaweed.
I like it.
On number 2.
Number 2 is Dignity by Deacon Blue.
Oh, tune, son. Tune.
Yeah.
There's a man I know.
Walks down our street.
Been working for the council. Has been
20 years.
And it takes some shit off nobody and litter off the gutter. Brilliant.
In a bed. Yeah. So you happy with that one?
Absolutely delighted. I love a bit of Deacon Blue.
Good.
And it's a decent one to sing as well.
Yes.
You've done that on karaoke, haven't you?
Fill her up, fill her up, fill her up, fill her up, fill her up. Fill it up again, fill it up again, fill it up again. Yeah, like it. Big fan.
Right.
Number 3.
Tracy Chapman, Fast Car.
Oh, I tell you what.
You're
Coming up in my estimations now.
Yeah.
I like the album was quality as well.
Yeah. She's good. She is good.
She is good.
She is good, bless her.
She went like a Hayley Cropper, was she?
I'm not too sure.
Do you like Fast Car, Rod?
I do like it, yeah. They've just done they've sampled it and done it on a new song, haven't they? Now, and yeah, it's brilliant. That chorus is superb, isn't it?
I like the Baby Can I Hold You Tonight that I think Westlife or Boyzone ruined.
Yes.
Right,
They always ruin them.
Yeah, great song, Fast Car.
Mm-hmm.
That's her as well, is it? Baby, Can I Hold You Tonight?
Brilliant.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't. All right, okay. I've learned something.
Tracy Chapman does it so much better than... Was it Westlife or Boyzone? Probably Boyzone.
Yeah.
Come on, then, number 4.
Number 4 is... just 1 minute. Def Leppard, Pour Some Sugar on Me.
This has passed me by, this one.
Eh?
It's passed me by, Pour Some Sugar on Me.
Is it Def Leppard? Well, do you want me to...
Yeah.
Right. Oh, wait a minute.
Do you know Pour Some Sugar on Me?
No, I can't say I do.
Ian? Pour Some Sugar on Me?
What?
You've lost us with this one.
Right. Wait.
Pour Some Sugar on Me.
Pour some sugar on me.
Love is like a bomb, a bomb, a bomb.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't like to fast forward it a little bit. I thought we'd be all bastard there.
It's considered the band's signature song.
Say again.
It's considered the band's signature song.
Come on.
And it was ranked in the street at VH1 120 songs in history. Oh, I know that was, yeah. I know that was.
You got it?
Got it.
Love is like a bomb, baby, come and get it on. Living like a lover on a renner. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, happy with that?
The big
Yeah.
song. Of course, it's the national theme tune of the British Diabetic Society. So that,
Honey. And the final one?
See, I don't really want to miss Elton out, but I'm going to have to. I'm going to go for Meatloaf.
Bat Out of Hell or
Yes,
Yeah.
Bat Out of Hell.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Is
It's an
that
hard
the
one
that
song.
goes on for 3 days? That one?
Yes, it is. I usually make love to it, Gary.
Do you really?
Yes.
How many
Yeah.
times?
So just as the last note's finishing, I'm finishing myself.
You never thought of screwing it up a little bit with "I'd do anything for love, but I won't." Apparently, he's a right tight bastard, Meatloaf, because the woman who did that session bit on there, you know, the video, sooner or later you'll be screwing around on that song. He never paid her a penny for that.
Really?
Yeah, there was murder over it. So
Is that Paradise by the Dashboard Light? That was another.
He's had quite a few extras who joined in with him, on quite a few songs.
Joan Jett, did she do something with him? And was Cher on one? I can't remember.
yeah.
They're your top 5: Hungry Eyes, Dignity, Fast Car, Pour Some Sugar on Me, and Bat Out of Hell.
Yeah, that's not far off. That's not far off.
I should qualify that by saying that I think he did pay her the going rate, but he didn't pay her any royalties, just in case this comes back to bite us in the ass.
See? You're learning. This is not. You need to give it the. This is not the thoughts of the Under the Cosh podcast team.
This is definitely not the thoughts of the Gimme 5 podcast team. Little tidbits that we've been told. Especially the Turkish barbers bit. I like them.
Well,
I'm going to book him one today, to be honest with you.
The Turkish barbers always take a bit more off than you expect, don't they?
They take a load off. And your top 5 films, Parky?
Top 5 films. Gladiator.
Oh yeah.
This is not the first time this has appeared.
I think it might appear at numerous occasions again.
Can't remember who said Gladiator. Was it
Norm?
Oh, was it Norm?
I think Norm said it. Yeah.
Gladiator loves a bit of.
Yeah.
Gladiator. Yeah.
It had everything, didn't it? That film.
For me, it's one of them that even if you're flicking through about 10:30 and it's 20 minutes in, I still watch it till the end, even though it's 3 hours.
Yeah, it is superb.
It's one of them.
To be fair, I'm not keen on the long films, but I did stay with that one. Not a problem at all.
Yeah.
One of them, I think 3 hours. Oh, fuck, I can't be arsed with it. 3 hours, but I'll watch like 6 episodes of Line of Duty and not think a thing.
Are they an hour?
They're an hour, so 6 hours worth. Won't even think because they're split up into 6 different ones. I'm all right with that. 3 hour film. I'm thinking, no, not for me. Not for me.
You're not going to like my second one then.
Are they all long? These?
The second one's long as well.
Is it Schindler's List?
No, it's
Godfather.
Green Mile.
The Green Mile. I like the Green Mile.
That's in my top 5 for sure. It's unbelievable, that is.
Yeah.
Got our favourite actor in that as well.
Yes, he's in there. What's his name? Sam Rockwell.
Sam Rockwell.
Yeah.
What does he play?
He's
the nutter in the
guards. The nutter.
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah. Great. I watched it last week, actually. I watched it last week.
Brilliant.
There's a mouse in it.
Yes.
Yeah. What's his name? Mr. Jingles.
Mr. Jingles, yeah.
Jingles. And the black fella, that he died recently, or a couple of years ago, did he?
Yeah.
John Coffey.
John Coffey, that's it.
Like the drink, but not spelt the same.
Correct.
Who's that ringing?
We'll give it a no.
See. Piss poor.
By the way.
Yeah, that was Meatloaf on the line then.
Meatloaf solicitor.
I tell you what, I paid 10 pence over the going rate, you asshole. Where's he from, Meatloaf?
I'm not Doncaster.
You left that off your meal as well, didn't you, Meatloaf? Could have had a double up. Films, your third film.
My third film is Rita, Sue and Bob 2.
I've not seen that for years. It's a good film. Yeah. I'll watch that again now, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Very
I thought that were great.
Yeah, Rita, Sue and Bob 2.
It'd never get on telly again, that would it?
No.
Oh, it was.
I would say they're not even allowed to sell it.
I never saw Rita, Sue and Bob 1 though. What was that like?
That was a good one.
That was even better.
Oh yeah, Rita, Sue and Bob 2 was outstanding. Willie Ross played the dad who was pissed up. He was a comic back in the day, and he just did like a drunken act. You remember him as
You're brilliant, weren't it?
He said,
Yeah.
Playing one of the girls' fathers. Leslie Sharp. I didn't realise Leslie Sharp was in it as well. Rita, Sue and Bob 2.
Is that her with blonde hair?
She was the no, that's Michelle Holmes was Rita or Sue. There's the other one has gone on to Siobhan Finnery, is it? She's in virtually everything. Siobhan Finnery.
Well, Gaz, here's an interesting fact. All 3 of the main actors have subsequently appeared in Emmerdale since the 1990s.
Have they really?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should have known that, John.
Yeah, should have done.
You really should have done, to be fair. Yeah, Leslie Sharp played the wife of Bob, I think.
Weren't one of the 2 Rita, Sue, weren't one of them in Bad Girls?
Yeah. Yes.
That nearly made it into my top 5 as well back in the day. The TV programs.
Was that the 90s, was it?
Prostitutes in Bradford, aye.
Yeah.
Was that Band of Gold, that?
Yeah, is that what I said? What did I say?
Bad Girls.
Band of Gold, I meant, yes.
Band of Gold's quality. Yeah. Brilliant.
I remember I've been probably about 10 and the geezer's shagging her on the washing machine. It's vibrating. I thought, I like this.
What model was it?
I think it was a...
Was it a Benelux?
No, Hot Point.
And he definitely reached the hot point. So number 4.
It's got a 250 drum, bless it. Number 4 is Kes.
Oh, here we are.
That's made a few lists, hasn't it?
Well, it's definitely made 2.
Yeah. Are we both from Barnsley?
Both from Barnsley.
Unbelievably.
Amazing, isn't it, really?
Yeah, Kez, just incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I did it for English Lit at school, and I ended up getting I think I got a C, and I didn't get many C's. So, because I was that into it, like.
How did you get that? I did Merchant of Venice, mate.
No, but this was 40 years previous, weren't it?
Oh, fair enough. Previous or post?
Whichever.
What about, so what was your best? I mean, I think most people's best part of the film is the football match.
Yeah.
No. When he goes into the library.
All right, yeah.
And he says to the woman, can I want to borrow a book? And she says, look at your hands. We end up with dirty books. He says, I don't read dirty books. She said, I should think not at your age.
I love the film, but I hate the ending. And I don't.
What, because it dies?
Yeah,
They can't all be happy, can they?
Yeah, but I like a happy ending.
Well,
I wonder if they've just up and back up on 12.
Turkish mash parlour. Well, then your last film?
Shawshank Redemption.
another Stephen King film. Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Brilliant film.
Another one. Whatever time at night it is, I'll watch it till the end. And if I get half an hour in, I'll still watch it till the end.
I would say that'll be in most people's top 5 films.
Yeah.
I would say it'll be in many people's top 5.
I have no idea what those Italian women were singing about, but whatever it was.
Was Robin Williams in it?
Robin Williams was in it, yeah. Damn, it's a hot, beautiful night. Don't be afraid. Nano. Nano.
Did he make it, though?
What was that, Mork and Mindy, that?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, he's made a few lists as well, old Robin. But
yeah, Robin Williams made a few lists, yeah. Did he make it, do you think? Do you think he made it in the end?
who? Of course he did.
Did he?
So you can see him on boat, can't you?
Yeah.
Could you?
Yeah, we got the end when he goes down beach and Andy Dufresne's wax it boat up.
Yes. Yeah. He'd switched it off by then. It was 3 hours long, see?
Have you ever seen it?
Of course I've seen it.
He put Line of Duty on.
I thought it was... Are you sure?
1,000,000%.
I've got to go and watch it again.
He's not seen it.
I've seen it recently.
Yeah, it's bloody sanded boat down, isn't it? Or waxy boat.
Up with The Great Escape, Clint Eastwood.
Oh, God. They're not even close.
Jesus Christ.
Well, they are. So they escape, don't they? You know what I mean?
They do escape, but...
Oh, yeah. I've got mixed up with the Great Escape. Alcatraz.
That's another one.
What? That's the one I meant. Not The Great Escape.
Fucking hell.
Escape from Alcatraz. That was the one. Fucking great. I knew there was great in it.
Jesus.
What do you mean, Jesus?
Another one.
Have you signed your contract on this podcast, you yet? Because if you're still on trial, you might be in bother.
What about that?
He doesn't take it seriously. There's got to be someone else I can draft him.
Oh,
so yeah, they're my top 5 films.
No, I'm quite pleased with them, John.
Tell you what, you cannot argue with any of them, as far as I'm concerned. Brilliant choices.
And your last one is the top 5 dinner guests. You were at a dinner. You can have, I don't know, spare ribs, seaweed, crispy duck.
I'm having Elton John.
Didn't make your top song, but he's in. He's straight in.
Yep.
What?
You never played for Elton, did you?
No, I met him though. I met him, and I was totally naked when I met him.
Obviously.
So we were playing away at Watford when he was chairman, and I literally just got in the dressing room, took all my gear off, so I'm stood there with no clothes on. Turned to my right, and Elton John stood talking to Peter Taylor. So I'm like, I'm gonna have to say hello. So I like tapped him on the shoulder. Hi, you all right? Shook his hand and that, and then realised that I got my one wood hanging out. I thought I'd best get my sloggies on quick. I'd have let him toss me off, I'll be honest with you. If he'd have said to me, John, can I toss you off? I'd say, yeah, no bother, Elton. No problem at all.
He'd have got a tune out of it, mine, wouldn't he? So, Elton John.
That's the only thing.
Yeah, Elton John is there for me entertainment.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The geezer in South Africa. No, the main man. Nelson Mandela.
Oh,
Yeah.
the geezer in South Africa. Right.
Yeah, that's the man.
Nissan Mandela.
Yeah, and I get Nelson.
Yeah.
And just, I've only got one question to ask him, really. So you don't have to stay all night. Anywhere in your 27 years, you think, fucking hell, this has not been worth it. So that's why I'd like him there.
Jan Mulby does a great story when Liverpool were playing in South Africa, and they all line up, and they said he'll come across, and if he holds your hand long enough, you've got to ask him a question. So they're going across the whole team, and he's one from the end, and next to him is Jason McAteer.
I don't think he's the brightest, Jason, is he?
Oh no, not the brightest.
No.
Gets to Jan, lets go straight away, and then clings on to Jason McAtee, and you could see Jason thinking, "Fucking, what question do I ask?" And he said, "Nelson, I was just wondering, do you pay road tax over here?"
I used to love that routine. I can't remember who did it, but he said, I watched that film Invictus the other night. It's about 3 hours long, but you got to stick with it for that speech at the end when Mandela stands up and he talks about the two dickheads. And he said, what do you mean he never used language like that, Nelson Mandela? He said, no, honestly, you watch it. He said, right at the end, he comes on, he goes, I was in prison for two dickheads. Who did that, Kaz?
I remember.
It's a fucking
Clint Eastwood in The Great Escape. Right, we've got Elton and we've got Nelson.
I'm going George Best.
Righty-ho.
I'd like him to talk me through what it would actually like, what his life would actually like.
Yeah, happy days.
I mean, we done Lou McCarry the other day for our podcast, and he said they were down in London for like a five-a-side tournament or something like that, and George Best had got a modelling shoot that tea time or something. So it's on the way out. He said, by the way, there's a good chance that Miss Sweden, who is Miss World, was going to come to the room. So knock on the door. Lou McCarry's opened the door. Miss Sweden, who is Miss World, stood at the door, and he had to say, "Oh, I'm really sorry. George just said he's not going to be able to see you tonight." That good a story. The fucking dog's getting excited.
He's excited. Get off me leg.
So basically, he's like just fucked Miss World off.
Yeah.
To do what?
It got a modelling shoot or something.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So Lou McCarry said, "I'm really sorry, love, but he's not here, and he can't see you tonight." So I can't imagine what else used to go off.
Jesus Christ.
Did you work with him, Gaz? I worked with him once at
once.
Woking, I think it was.
Yeah, once. He's the only speaker I've worked with who got a standing ovation as he came into the room and wasn't like, here's our speaker, George Best. He just walked in, and there must have been 300 people. It was at Hull, the station hotel in Hull. And there must have been 350 just stood standing ovation, bringing him in the room.
Yeah.
Did you walk behind him very quickly?
I skipped.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
He was so quiet, the one. He's such an unassuming bloke.
Yeah, he was.
Apparently, Lou McCarry said that at Manchester United, he didn't really drink that much, which is a bit of a shock to us all. I think. I thought he would just bang at it regularly, like when he were, but he didn't drink that much at Man U.
The one I did with him, Rodney Marsh was on the bill as well. I think they used to do a lot together, didn't they? And my mate said, ask him if he'll sign this for charity. So I gave him the envelope, didn't even take it out. And thinking there'd be a letter in there from the charity or something. He pulls them out, Best, and there's 15 things for him to sign. I thought he would have told me to stick it up my ass. But he signed every one of them, in fairness. He had the grace to do that. Not many would they? It's a bit of a piss take. So
15 to lot.
Anyway, so...
You got one still?
Yeah, kept it. Yeah.
You lucky bastard.
So the charity only got 14, eh?
There we go. Number 4 on your list, John.
Tiger Woods.
Oh yeah.
Nothing to do with the golf. Not asked about that bit at all. I want to know how probably the most famous sportsman in the world, most recognisable sportsman in the world, has managed to get away with all that shagging for all that time.
Yeah, he wouldn't have sent Sweden away, would he?
I don't know how he did it, and there was some fucking gruelers in there and all, by the way, weren't there? You know what I mean?
His missus is glorious.
And his missus at time were glorious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like you say, there's a few Nora Batties, isn't there, in there?
Yeah, it's like some 3 or 4s. Some that you pick up on when you're sit down Indian at the end of the night out, having your 5th favourite meal.
Down Legover Lane.
Yeah, there was some fucking gruelers in there and all, which makes it even better, I think.
That's another new word for me today. I've not heard.
But gruelers?
Yeah. So, I'm going to introduce that to Mackin. I seen a couple of right fucking gruelers.
See, I think it makes it better, the fact that they weren't all fucking 8, 9 out of 10s. It just makes him, he just really was a dirty bastard, weren't he?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Dirty bastard.
Probably lost his hair.
Do you think he's mellowed now, or do you think...
Well, he's had bloody counselling, and apparently that counselling can some sort of sex addiction. Just a go-to, in it, that. You know, if you get caught, I have a problem. I'm really sorry, I have a problem. No bother, get back in my little bed. To be fair to though, she'd fucked him off, didn't she?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I know she probably got fucking £200 million.
Not that.
But she, fair play to her.
And she hit him with a 7-iron.
Yeah. Yeah, he got what?
Mind you, they are easy to hit with 7-irons. If she'd have gone a 1 or a 2-iron, she'd have missed him, wouldn't she?
Marsha, it's not as easy as what you think to put a car window through with a fucking 7-iron, believe you me.
To play golf with John last year.
It was in lockdown, weren't it?
It was in lockdown.
In between lockdowns or something.
And he got out, and he for some reason, he locked his keys, or as he says, his keys.
So car. I've been putting the gear in the boot, and I pressed the lock button, but then I put my keys in. I was just, because beers had come out, weren't it? I got excited, slammed bloody boot down. Oh, fucking hell. Locked out.
So he had to smash his back window. Well, side window, wasn't it? Backside window with a 6 or a 7-iron.
It took 5 smashes, didn't it? I don't know how they do it, them fucking...
I think we're more than 5.
You know, I don't know how they do it, them thieves.
I don't know what the par for that window was, but you were definitely over par.
Yeah. There were no... I think it was a 7 for 5 for 1, I think, weren't it?
Oh, well, on your last dinner guest.
My last dinner guest is Pamela Anderson.
Is this pre-work or?
This is just Pamela Anderson.
Okay.
Because I'd like to let her know that she was the first woman that I ever ejaculated on.
You must have known if you could have ejaculated. In
Scarborough, I've got a poster. I've got a poster with me spending money in Scarborough. Like probably, I don't know, a metre long poster of Pam in a red suit. I'm probably about 13, 14. So she was the first woman I ever ejaculated on.
Yeah. Well, she'd no doubt be chuffed to hear that.
Well, you never know. You never know. She might be.
You still got the poster?
I know, I rolled it up the wrong way, didn't I? Stuck together. Nice. So yeah, I had to get a bit of a wipe. I'd like to apologise for getting it in her hair.
Like highlights.
No. Wait, it was an highlight for me of that fucking holiday to Scarborough.
What magazine was she in? Was it?
Weren't it with a poster? I'd spent some of my.
Oh, you just bought one of them. Oh no!
The roll up. See, you're now understanding why I've rolled it the wrong way, Anna, and it ruined.
Correct.
Yeah. So yeah, Pamela Anderson.
Marvelous.
It must have been difficult to manage that poster with one hand.
Yeah, it was. I got.
Yeah.
I'd been walking around beach, Anna, shell collecting. So I got 4 shells in each corner.
See, and that's his forward thinking again. You can see the detective coming out in you.
Hey,
There's no wonder he got to the heights of $9,000 a week.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah. Oh, sorry, that's another phone call. That's our lawyer again.
Unbelievable. That'll be Vincent Tam.
Oh, brilliant. We didn't know much before, but we certainly know a lot more now, don't we, Gaz, after that? And quite surprising. I don't know why I wasn't expecting it to be such an eclectic list as that.
See, you pigeon-dole footballers, aren't you? That's what you've done.
It's
I've
wrong,
definitely
isn't it?
pigeoned you. That's a certainty.
And to think I was feeling dreadful before this podcast. I've had the old COVID jab yesterday, and I thought I could give this a miss, but I'm so glad I didn't, mate. It was
Was that your first one or your second one?
first one.
First one. See, I've not even been called yet.
Well, evidently, because you've had it, people who have the jab after you've had it take a worse reaction, I've heard.
I might have to have a couple of weeks off work then.
You might be. Less podding.
Yeah, but to be fair, we're having a break soon anyway, I think.
Have you got many in the can?
Yeah, I think we've got about 8 recorded already, so another 3 or 4 for the rest of the series, and then look to the Euros and start doing some stuff for Euros.
Yeah, that's exciting. That's coming up. Of course, Wales are there, Gaz, in case you've forgotten.
Well, you two won't let me forget, to be honest with you.
What?
It's the only reason they wanted you on, John, because you play for Newport and Cardiff. There's always like a Welsh theme to these podcasts. It's unbelievable.
You feeling the minority?
Yeah, exactly. Grueler.
We've got to make the most of it. I mean, it's been a long time, hasn't it? 2016 was the first time since 1958 for a major tournament. So you got to milk it a bit. No pun intended, John.
They could just do a manager and that, couldn't they? Really, that'd be a start.
That'd be decent,
isn't it? Yeah.
He'll be in with thingy, won't he? He'll be in with Andy Dufresne.
Yeah.
Mind you, if he's not, it will be the Great Escape.
Oh, now I'm not one of them who I'd like Wales, Scotland in it.
Yeah, Scotland, isn't it?
I'd like everybody to do well. Me, I'm not one of them who think fucking I want Welsh to do shit or Scottish or Irish or whatever. I want everybody to get to them, and then everybody can have a good kick at ball together. Then, can't they?
Be nice.
Why not?
You know what I mean?
I'd like them all to do well, but not win it.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. As long as we win it. Yeah.
Exactly.
But I'm not even that asked if we win it or not. Just as long as I just want us to get as far as we can, so we've got as more nights out. That's what I'm thinking.
Hey, by the way, if things go to plan, on the 29th of June, when we've got a golf day, England will be playing at either 5 o'clock or 8 o'clock that night.
Oof. Well, I might not be able to be there then, Gary.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean? I've got fucking work commitments.
What, in the Euros?
Yeah, we're just trying to sort a deal out now with a few people.
No.
Oh, I've just thought of that. That's not a piss take, that neither.
Right, okay. I'll scrub you off.
Not just yet. Not until the contract's signed. Yeah, because we'll be doing I thought World Cup, we did like honest reactions where, so we're watching the game and with the cameras on us.
Oh, you'll definitely if you sign the contract, England have got to finish first or second in that group, and you'd have thought they would. So they'll definitely be teeing off.
If it's 8 o'clock, that's fine. I'll be able to play in the golf.
Right. Okay.
And then just shoot to wherever we need to go.
Not a problem.
Look, if it's awkward for you, John, just tell him straight.
No, I want to him squirm here.
I think you know me by now. I don't squirm. Guys, I can't make it. Sorry.
There we go.
Yeah, I'll pay for that hotel room as well, like I did last time.
Oh, by the way, no. Browning not be able to make it either. Just to let you know.
Well, thanks. I'll just write this down now. I'm writing this one down, 29th of June.
Yeah, so I'll get somebody in place. I'll get somebody in place.
Loads, mate. There's no worries.
Yeah.
Hey, John. Well, absolute pleasure, mate. Thanks for taking the time out today. Good luck with everything in the offing, not just the podcast, but also if you do eventually get to Kilimanjaro and with Adrian's Wall in between and everything else you're up to. But
we'll be fine. Thanks for having us on.
Great to see you.
Marky.
Cheers.
Chaps.
Ta-ra, mate.
Ta-ra.
Yeah, I like the Give Me 5 podcast because You know, it's crazy.
So there you have it, another episode of the Gimme 5 podcast, all but in the canon. The one thing you can say about the guests on this show, Gaz, there's definitely a wide range. Huh?
Oh, yes, and they don't come much wider than Jon Parkin.
Couple of surprise choices in there too.
Yeah, well, I mean, Kez and Rita Sue and Bob too for a Yorkshireman. Yeah, there weren't surprises for me. A couple of Hungry Eyes.
Hungry
Eric
Eyes.
Harmon. The Def Leppard one threw me.
Def Leppard, Hungry Eyes, didn't see them coming.
No, I never saw them coming at all. And talking of coming, what about Pamela Anderson?
Yes, yeah, and the my new favourite analogy,
as soft
as a tub of the proverbial. So
exactly.
There you have it. On that very, very image, we're going to leave you and say we'll see you next time on the Gimme 5 podcast. Until then, this has been a Tis Done production. Many, many thanks to Ian Parsons. And wherever you are, take care until the next time.